This is the story of Sabina. Sabina is much like me. We are both mothers who work hard taking care of our families. But there's one big difference between Sabina and me. Since the age of 7, Sabina has gone to the river nearly every day to fetch water. I watched as her day began at sunrise. And throughout the day as she cared for her husband Jacob, I watched as she mothered her children. I saw how water was part of every aspect of Sabina's day. And how if she wasn't using water, she was walking to get it. A 4-mile round-trip walk to a dirty river where she scoops water from a hole twice a day with her best friend, Christina. And I realized I couldn't truly understand what it was like to walk in Sabina's shoes unless I did it myself.
It's not crazy.
No, it's light right now. This fence is just one of the many obstacles that the women face as they're going to the river. And the water itself is an obstacle. It's an obstacle to a girl's future because they have to get water all the time. They're not getting education. Water is not just scarce here, it's really, really yucky. This kind of water is just a breeding ground for typhoid and cholera and waterborne diseases that cause diarrhea. In fact, just last night, Sabina and Jacob had to take the baby to the health clinic. She had fever, and then she vomited and had diarrhea every 10 minutes. She had to have an IV for 24 hours. It's 10 after 3. We left at 10 after 2. It's taken us an hour to get here. It looks pretty brown. Okay, so now we're just getting this dirty water out of the hole that we dug. I know this water is not good. It looks okay, but it's not okay. The little health clinic we went to today averages 10 kids a day. And this water is a big part of the reason they go. Oh, it's so heavy. 57 for the big one, 15 pounds for the little one. So now for the hard part. Christina and Sabina are going to teach me to put this on my back. This is too heavy to really get to the knees. Oh. Oh yeah. Yep, that's 70 pounds.
That's 70 pounds.
It's 3:55 and I've just started and I'm already tired. One thing the ladies said to me is they hate how they get backaches when they do this. They say the pain just builds and builds as they go and go. And it takes a while for their back to stop aching when they get home. Sabina makes this trip twice a day. She uses about 13 gallons a day. That's for everything. Cooking, cleaning, drinking, bathing. So in this trip, I'm carrying half of the water she'll use today. One of the most poignant stories Sabina told me was how she had seen running water once in her life. And she went from house to house to see this incredible sight. And she said, I never knew that there were places that weren't like this. And once I was there, I didn't want to come back. I asked Sabina about her dreams for her children. And her dream is that they would all get an education. The education she never got because she had to fetch water. And then I asked her what her dream for herself is. And she said, I'd just like to be able to take a bath at my house. Sabina went across this gate every day she was pregnant, including the day she gave birth. If she can do it 9 months pregnant, I can do it at 47. If you don't have water, it robs you of time. It robs you of education. Sabina didn't get to go to school. And now, because she has to go 4 hours every day to get this water, she doesn't have the time that she wants to spend with her family and do the things that she actually wants to do. So my wish for Sabina today is that water will come close to her, so she won't be chained to that river anymore. Would you like some water?